turbo.
Yeah, I know, but, you know, no one will notice me on the street. There it is. That looks amazing. How are you going down there, Martin?
Good, man. I'm just cleaning off the rest of this gasket. It's one of those things where if you take your time and do it properly, you don't get sump leaks later on, and sump leaks are annoying because then you've got to pull your manifolds off again.
Yes.
So do it once and do it right. It's almost clean.
So once that's cleaned up, new sump goes on, and then what's next, Tyler? What are we doing then?
Lunch.
Yes.
Good man.
No, once that's on, we'll let the sump obviously dry, and headers on.
Yep.
While someone's plumbing up all the pipe work off the intercooler and putting all the little brackets on, yeah, we can start bolting the headers on and start plumbing up all the turbo lines and all that sort of stuff. So.
Awesome. So how long between now and the time we're actually putting the turbo in place? How long do you reckon? Take a guess.
Oh, I'm going to say a few hours.
When replacing your sump, it's important to remove all the old shmoo so that the new sump doesn't leak when you apply the new shmoo. A blade and some patience is all that's required. Then wipe it and your new sump with some parts cleaner. Then apply an even bead of shmoo onto the new sump, which will squish down when you bolt it up to the bottom of the engine. We can reuse the factory oxygen sensors which screw directly into our new manifold.
Now we can install our aftermarket sump, and once that's done, we can finish off installing the exhaust components down here, and then everything underneath the BRZ should be done. This BRZ has continued to impress me with its Lego-like modability. It's fairly straightforward and rewarding, and I think for many people that are getting into car modification and track days, this is a perfect platform to start.
Underneath the car, we are finished. We have shmooed up the sump. Thank you very much for that,
And
Martin.
it's curing. That's probably our only time limit, isn't it?
Yes.
We have to wait for that to fully cure before we can start it.
That is curing. A new wrapped exhaust section is now on, ready to go. What's next?
We've got to tap in the oil feed for the turbo. So
And
we're going to...
that's this little one right
yep,
here,
so
isn't
we'll
it?
take out that little blanking plug. It's pretty tight. Very tight. Extremely tight. Yes!
How good does that sound?
Far out. That is tight.
Yep. Got
Yep.
a
You
nice
kind of
little
don't want
burner.
that coming out otherwise, do you?
No, and so this is where we're going to get our oil feed
Yeah,
for the turbo.
exactly.
And the turbo's mounting on top of here.
Exactly, yep.
With a support bracket here.
Yep, to the top of the pulley.
Yep.
And once we got that on, then we can start basically feeding our pipe work in, and
Okay.
then we're pretty much done. We're getting
So
close.
is turbo going on now?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yes.
So
That's
fast.
crazy.
Is this the easiest turbocharging we've ever done in our whole entire existence?
Well, I reckon.
I think so.
Yeah. I mean, it's having a kit that works and fits,
fits, yeah.
that's bolt-on. We haven't really been able to bolt on any bolt-on stuff in the past, so this is a
No,
treat.
you're right.
And obviously having you here to help us because you've done them so many times before is a
There's
treat
a few
as
little
well.
tweaks here and there, but generally speaking, you're right.
good.
And Mike's done a lot of work to get that to happen. So
Yeah.
there's been a few little revisions, but yeah, they really are a good bolt-on kit.
He's done hundreds of them, hasn't he?
Oh,
So
yeah.
He knows what he's doing
Yeah.
by now.
No, very good.
That's it. That's our oil feed coming out of there. Are we placing the turbo into position? Don't even tell me that's what we're doing because I'm just going to need to have a moment.
Yeah, pretty close.
Oh!
I reckon.
The turbo's going on. I'm going to go hold it for you. I'm going to pick it up.
The dump pipe is attached to the exhaust housing of the turbo using studs which are wound in using the double nut technique. Don't Google it. Next we can get our turbo oil feed from the oil pressure sensor fitting using a T. So easy. The dump pipe can be bolted on and it's ready to be installed.
Okay, so now it is actually turbo time. Tyler's just put the bracket on, which is going to help support the turbo as well. The dump pipe, we just insert that down there, and that's going to be matching up with the performance exhaust that is already on the car. Just probably going to need a little bit of a fandangle to get it down there. There we go. Oh, there goes the V-band that
That's
we
all right.
probably need to be on there. And Oh, we're close. There it is.
That's it, pretty much.
That is cool.
Then we'll do the V-bend up and she'll be tight and we'll bang that bracket on and
Oh man, this is awesome.
going nowhere.
It's like Subaru or Toyota or whoever made this part of the car just wanted us to do this.
100%.
They were like,
Should have come out this way.
we're not
factory.
doing it. That's what everyone says, they should have come out
Yeah.
like this way. But now they can. You can DIY it out
Yep.
this way, the way it should be, which is awesome. All right, cool. So bracket on or V-band on, and then I can get down and do the exhaust.
Yep, that's it. So I'll just take that little bolt out so we can bolt the bracket off.